Think Drake built his billion-dollar empire all on his own? Think again. While many point to Rihanna as the ultimate muse, the hidden force who shaped his brand, the truth is even bigger. She's just the most famous chapter in a long, complicated story. What if the real secret to Drake's success isn't just his talent, but the women who inspired the Heartbreak? From his first crush to his most explosive affairs, we're peeling back the layers on the love, scandal, and loss that turned his pain into platinum records. Degrassi days and the first crush. Long before OVO, Aubrey Graham was a Canadian kid on Degrassi. There, he met Keshia Chanté, a rising R&B star and the first girl he immortalized in a song. In Uptown, he rapped, "I'm just trying to find what Keshia Chanté was talking about." Translation? She turned him down, and he banked that rejection. That early sting didn't just hurt his pride, it handed him a blueprint. Want what you can't have, document the longing, and watch the royalties flow. It was a template for turning a personal slight into public success. The Rihanna blueprint. The story began in 2005. Drake was just an extra in Rihanna's Pon de Replay video, too intimidated to even speak to her. 4 years later, they were reportedly making out all night, launching pop culture's most captivating Will They Won't They saga. Their undeniable chemistry on tracks like What's My Name, Take Care, and Work blurred the line between music and reality, turning their intertwined narrative into a gossip staple. They mastered the art of the tease, using strategic appearances and subtle lyrical references to keep the world guessing. Drake called her his ultimate fantasy, but Rihanna kept him at a distance. The iconic 2016 VMA moment, his heartfelt speech, her elusive Dodge kiss, perfectly captured their dynamic. During the speech, he declared, "She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old. This decade-long dance did more than sell records. It became a business model." As Rihanna built her Fenty empire, Drake mirrored her entrepreneurial spirit, expanding OVO from a music label into a global lifestyle brand. Serena Williams, the hidden romance. Between 2011 and 2015, Drake's romance with tennis legend Serena Williams played out subtly. Dinners, glimpses courtside, and a kiss caught on camera. But when Serena married Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, fans noticed Drake dropped "nothings into somethings" around the same time. The lyrics, "Did I just read that you just got engaged on me? I heard from your friend you couldn't even tell me," sounded eerily personal. The relationship quietly faded, but it cemented his persona. The man who gives his all only to be left with another song. The Heartbreak might not have made headlines, but it made hits. Jennifer Lopez, the explosive affair. In late 2016, Drake and Jennifer Lopez ignited the internet. Their short but very public romance was a whirlwind of cuddly Instagrams, a diamond Tiffany necklace, and Drake sampling her hit "If You Had My Love" on his track Teenage Fever. By February 2017, it was over. Lopez shrugged it off as fun, not serious. Drake, ever the artist, immediately channeled the loss, rapping "2017 I lost a J-Lo" on his track Diplomatic Immunity. He auctioned off the Heartbreak before it even cooled. Behind the champagne and studio photos, it was another chapter of Drake falling hard, losing fast and writing his way out of the pain. Sophie Brussaux and the fatherhood reveal. What if the most pivotal chapter in Drake's story wasn't a romance but a revelation that redefined his entire identity? What if the most fascinating untold story in celebrity culture isn't about the A-lister, but the hidden figure behind them? Enter Sophie Brussaux, the French artist whose life was shielded from the public until 2018, when Pusha T's diss track, The Story of Adidon, exposed a secret. Drake had a son, Adonis. The internet erupted, but instead of hiding from the scandal, Drake confronted it head-on in his album Scorpion. Tracks like Emotionless and March 14th peeled back the layers on his struggles with fame and sudden fatherhood. In this narrative, Sophie wasn't a heartbreak muse. She became a co-parent and a quiet mirror reflecting his own maturity. This wasn't a story about heartbreak. It was one of evolution. The certified lover boy was now a father, and that transformation would change his music forever. The rumor mill and lyrical breadcrumbs. Drake's dating history is a constellation of Hollywood names. There was Bella Hadid, who allegedly inspired the song Finesse. There was his admission on Mr. Right Now that he dated SZA back in 2008. Though SZA later clarified it was 2009. Each relationship, confirmed or rumored, leaves a lyrical breadcrumb. He has made it clear that his relationships are the most honest part of his music, and fans are quick to connect the dots. Every breakup, every new woman becomes a headline and then a hook. The cycle of a certified lover boy. Do you see it? The cycle is a repetitive loop powering the Drake machine. He falls fast. The woman keeps it light. The relationship fizzles. Drake retreats to the studio and out comes an anthem. He even confesses it himself on Jaded. "I'm sick of the cycle. Why do these high-profile women opt out?" Relentless public scrutiny makes intimacy impossible. Add an expectation mismatch. Drake yearning for a fairy tale, his partners prioritizing freedom and careers, and you've got a recipe for songs instead of anniversaries. Heartbreak as a brand. Where most rappers flex wealth, Drake flexes emotion. He turned sensitivity into dominance. This very cycle funds his empire. Let's talk numbers. In the US, a single needs 150 million streams to be certified platinum by the RIAA, with royalty payouts that can average between 3 cents and 5 cents per stream. One significant breakup can generate hundreds of thousands of dollars from a single hit song. Touring data shows setlists heavy on Love Gone Wrong songs spike female attendance.
Sad boy sells. He's built a billion-dollar brand off emotional transparency, proving that vulnerability is profitable when it's authentic. Drake isn't just the artist. He's the savvy CFO of his emotional enterprise. The unwritten epilogue. As of late 2025, Drake is publicly still single. The private jet still flies, and the mansion parties still hit Instagram. But there's a subtle shift in the music. The songs, while still boasting, carry a growing undertone of loneliness. His 2023 collaboration with SZA, Slime You Out, explores the disappointment and emotional exhaustion that comes from failed relationships, a theme that feels more weary than his earlier anthems. He's still genuinely searching for an answer to his romantic predicament, one that doesn't just end with another platinum certification. Every empire needs capital. Drake's was built on voicemails, dodge kisses, and unanswered texts. The women who inspired those raw anthems didn't sign up to be muses, yet their stories echo through every beat. Drake's love life isn't just gossip, it's his creative engine. Perhaps the real twist is this: while Drake keeps singing about the ones who got away, they're often the ones who chose to let him go. And in doing so, they inadvertently allowed him to grow astronomically rich. If Heartbreak is a business, these women are the silent, foundational board members. And for Drake, the dividends just keep climbing. At the end of the day, Drake didn't just change hip-hop. He changed the rules of emotion in the music industry. He proved that vulnerability is a superpower, and heartbreak isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of the legacy. Behind every platinum hit, there's a moment of silence, a message left unread, a memory he couldn't let go. And while the world watches to see who he'll love next, maybe that's not the real question. Maybe the real question is, can a man who built an empire from heartbreak ever escape it? Or is he now forever bound to the very thing that made him a global icon? The private jets may keep flying. The sold-out arenas will roar with fans singing every word. But when the lights go out and the world goes quiet, only one thing remains: the beat of a heart still searching. This isn't just music. This is Drake's ongoing story, a story written in love, loss, and legacy. And as long as the heartbreak continues, so will the hits. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment, because this story isn't over. It's just getting started.